I just got out of the gym. I'm just sitting here thinking and allowing God to speak to me and just talk. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm going to say. But change, like so much change has happened to me over the course of my life. In August, I'll be 23, but so much growth I can see in my life. And every place that I done came from, I've always went to better. And not because of myself, but because of God. Because he has always just kept moving me forward. Even if I thought I was going to just stay in the place that I stayed, I never stayed there. I don't really know how it's going to work out, but I know it always do because I serve a God that makes everything work out for my good. And I always just sit and talk. But I was thinking about when I was at church Sunday and I started to feel the Spirit. It wasn't the first time I was feeling the Spirit, but it was the first time it hit like it did. And I wanted to just get up and speak or say something, but I was just like, Lord, please don't make me. Because I was always that kid that just sat in the back of the class, tried not to get no attention from nobody, and just stay to myself basically. But I don't know what it is, but I know that God, he's moving in my life, he's changing. And I was thinking about like 9 to 5s, and I don't really think that's what I'm meant to do. And to be honest, I really don't know what I'm meant to do. I don't really know which way I'm meant to go, but I just know that every time that I do move from a place, God bring me to a better one. I was at a job that paid $8, and it was not a good job at all. God moved me somewhere that paid $11.50, and now he's moving me somewhere, and this time, like, I feel that it's different in a way. Like, I always had a vision in my head, and I always had these stories around in my head, but I was just too afraid to just share them and to speak on it and become the writer that I want to be and become the movie like script writer that I wanted to be, because I was afraid, because I never was the kid in English class that done the best, that I always was getting the best grades and stuff like that. And to be honest, for the most part, it scared me because I'm like, how am I supposed to be all this writer and author type stuff if I never was that good in school? But it was a man, he said something on Instagram. He was like, the vision that God gave you, it was for you. And it's not meant for everybody else to understand it. And to be honest, right now, I don't even understand it. But I just know that God is finna change in my life, work in my life, and I'm going to accept bigger. No longer would I accept less than I deserve. Because me being the person that I am, I always accepted wherever I was because that's just what I thought I was supposed to have. But me being a Christian, knowing that God, he wanted me to live an abundant life, live a life where I was just constantly happy and just thriving. And I know that that's not me right now. Like, it wasn't me a week ago or 2 weeks, but it's coming. Like, I don't know how I know, but I just feel it. I feel God just moving me and pulling me to somewhere that is where I'm supposed to be. And I want to be that person that can tell those stories and be so confident and just speaking in front of people and talking to the camera and doing all the things that I know that I'm supposed to do and I want to do, and just move in the way that God wants me to move. And to be honest, it's scary because I know that I'm supposed to be doing something more, but I was a little bit afraid. But I realized fear and being afraid, it comes from the devil, because God didn't place none of that in me. He placed in strength, power, not fear, weakness, anxiety. So therefore, I would accept nothing less than what I deserve now. And do I know how I'm gonna get to that living free and financially free type of life? But I know God gonna bring me there, and it feels very soon. And I'm gonna make it one way or the other. And I'm not gonna stress. I just know that as long as I keep God at the forefront of my mind, I'm gonna be good. And my life is finna change. And everybody that is connected to me, come along with me, or you might get left behind, because greater is our portion. So let's start accepting greater and stop accepting less. And I pulled over in the park just to sit down, talk, speak. I probably wasn't even gonna post this video, but I think I might, because why not? Why am I so afraid to just do things that I know I'm okay at doing? Like, I never been the person to get up and speak, because public speaking was my most hated class. Like, I don't, who finna get up and speak in front of people? Who finna talk to people? But as long as God's speaking through me, or if this is meant to touch somebody to go for what you want to go for or do what you want to do, I hope it helps somebody. Because I know me just speaking it is helping me. And I'm just ready for God to just keep on moving and working in my life in ways that I don't even understand. But I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready for that abundant life that I was meant to live and that I am living. Is just I ain't got there yet. But I'm on my way. I really am. But yeah, I just needed to say something, speak, get it off my chest. And I don't know if I'm posting this on YouTube, Facebook, or any of that, but if you like the message or it spoke to you in one way or another, if you want me to speak again on videos and things like that, let me know. Because I'm finna start going for the dreams and the goals that I want. And no longer will I allow people to speak death over my life, because I really ain't gonna be listening to that, because I also have the power of life or death inside my tongue. And I'm gonna speak life over myself. I'm gonna speak life over everybody that is near me. I'm gonna speak life into you. And that's what I want to do. And if you're not about growth, and you're not about getting to the next level, and you're not about trying to do what it takes to get to where you want to go, then you no longer need to be in my circle, be in my situations, because now it's time for God to just start to move in our lives and allow him to take us to the places where he gave us those dreams and the goals to be, and to get to that little bit of piece of heaven on earth before we leave here. So I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to be better. I'm ready to do the things that I'm scared to do. Like, I'm ready for this change, and to write these stories and how I see the world, the magic through my eyes type of stuff. But I hope y'all ready to.